What's up guys, this is Bill's Cool from Awesome Gameplay, and welcome to Minecraft, and I am starting off a new series. This series is going to be basically a video form of the Minecraft wiki, and I'm going to click on the random page link on the wiki and just make a video about whatever I get and try to give as much information that is on the wiki in video format. So the first one that I got was generated structures. So that is a pretty big one for my first video, so as you can see we have a lot of work to do. So I generated this world randomly. I'll have the seed in the description, and I searched for every single one of these structures on my own and found every single one that there is in the game. Obviously the hardest one to find was the mushroom biome, but I did find one. So let's get started here. So obviously this is the overworld where we're at right now, and in the overworld there are many biomes. So these are the biomes. The plains biome, which is what we are in right now, just this flat area with grass and stuff like that. Now we have extreme hills biome. So as you can see, it's these crazy mountain biomes that usually are pretty glitchy with random floating parts, and it's just a really awesome biome. So that's the extreme hills biome. Now we have the desert biome. So yeah, not much to see here, just a lot of sand and cactus and stuff like that. Now we have the taiga biome, or the snow biome, or whatever you like to call it. Next is the jungle biome. So this is a really nice looking one. Lots of tall trees, and yeah, so overall it's a pretty nice looking biome. Let me see if I can find my way out here. There we go. Next is the forest biome. So this is your regular biome where you would get trees, and usually you build your house here. Here is your Swampland biome. So this is a pretty flat land with little lakes everywhere, and the trees have vines on them, so you might mistake it for a jungle biome, but it's not as pretty and the trees are not as tall. And the grass has this weird color. This is a biome that I didn't know existed, but I found it while searching for other biomes. This is the ice plains biome, so it's just like the taiga biome, except there's not as many trees and it's just a plain, it's ice plains. Alright, now here is the very rare mushroom biome. I'm not sure the exact number, but I just know these biomes are extremely rare. If I ever make a video on the mushroom biome, I will go into more details. Okay, now here is the mountain biomes. I could have included the extreme hills biome, but I figured that was a biome in itself, and these are all their own versions of these biomes. So this is the forest hills biome. So it's just a forest biome with hills, just like you would imagine. Next, we have the Taiga Hills biome. So again, just like the taiga biome, but with hills. Now we have the jungle hills biome. This one looks pretty nice. I like this little area with the river down there. Next is the desert hills biome. So this is just a desert with lots of sand hills, and it looks a lot better than a normal desert. Alright, now these are just random terrain generations that the game includes. So first we have floating islands. So these are not supposed to be in the game, but people like them, so Mojang has not fixed it. So yeah, they're just random floating islands. Now we have oceans, which technically this is an ocean biome, but yeah, you don't really want to do anything with it, so we just call it an ocean. Next we have rivers. Rivers are pretty nice looking. Next is hills. This is different from like the mountain biomes because they're usually smaller, and hills always have a way to get up. Like, it's extremely rare to find hills that do not have like one block jumps that you can climb. Okay, next are beaches. I like to call this the Mickey Mouse beach, as I will show you over here. Yeah, there you go, see the Mickey Mouse beach with his 2 ears. And there's another little beach area over here. So these are beaches. Next are basins. So yeah, these are basins, you've probably seen them, just the random areas on top of your world that just have stone. So these are called basins. Next are the large structures. So first we have caverns. Here, let me go ahead and grab some torches here. So these are, these are caverns. You know what these are if you've played Minecraft at all. Just the areas, giant caves where you go mine, and yeah, so these are caverns. Next we have ravines. Here is this pretty cool ravine that was exposed here, and then it goes underneath the ground right there. So yeah, these are ravines. Next we have abandoned mine shafts. So yeah, these are pretty random when you find them usually. They'll have chests scattered throughout them. I'm not going too in detail about them, but I'm just showing you these 2 chests here. Yeah, you can get things like an enchanted book with silk touch. That's pretty cool. Alright. Next are the NPC villages. Here is a regular NPC village that you will find in a plains biome. This was a pretty small one I found here. Oh, sometimes it does this. The buttons just stop working, I'm not sure why. So I usually just break it off and replace it. Okay. Next we have a desert NPC village, and these ones happen whenever a village spawns in a desert biome. So they look pretty cool. They blend in, and it's awesome. Okay, next we have strongholds. So strongholds, of course, are where you are led to by your Eye of Ender, and they show you where the end portal is to get to the end and defeat the Ender Dragon. So yeah, here is the stronghold. Next we have the small structures. So first we have a lake. Here's a nice little lake I found between a desert and a jungle biome. Then we have a lava lake. So here's a little exposed lava lake here, right next to a river. Next we have a frozen lake, which these will happen if there is a lake in a taiga biome or an ice plains biome. The water will just freeze. And here is a dungeon. This is a regular underground dungeon that I found. It has some nice things in the chest. Power 3 enchantment. It's like a spider dungeon. Next we have an exposed dungeon that I found. I found a few of these. Here's exposed dungeon 1. I haven't really explored it yet, so let's see. Let's just see what kind of dungeon it is. I think I might have... Did I destroy the spawner just now? I think I might have, I'm not sure. Well, let's see what was in the chest. Alright. Any more chests in here? Oops. Alright, well that's just a pretty plain dungeon here. That's exposed to the ground, as you can see. Okay. Now we have exposed dungeon 2 and 3. Yeah, that's right, I found this one also. We have an exposed dungeon right there, and one right there. So let's go ahead and check these out. We have a zombie dungeon here. some iron, some good things like that. And also in the description I will have the coordinates for every one of these things that I'm finding. So if you decide to use this world, I will have the coordinates for these dungeons and things like that. Alright, looks like that's it in this one. Let's go ahead and check out this other one that was right next to it. The cow has been trapped in here the entire time. Looks like a cow killed itself on the cactus there too. But yeah, ever since I found this dungeon, that cow has been in here. Another zombie dungeon. Nothing too great in the chest either. But again, if you decide to use this world, then you can get some good iron to start off with there. But it might be pretty far away from the spawn. Let me see here. Yeah, the coordinates are very far away from the spawn, so you would have to go on a little adventure to find that. Next are mineral veins. So these are just these things that you'll find underground. Here's a coal vein, sorry. And then you'll have iron veins and diamond and gold and whatever else there is. Next we have trees. Yeah, these are trees. Okay. Now we have huge mushrooms. So these are huge mushrooms, and you can only find them in mushroom biomes. Or you can grow your own with the small mushrooms, but the only way to find them as a naturally generated structure, which is what this video is about, you have to find a mushroom biome. Next we have plants. So we have pumpkins. There we go, pumpkins. Grass and flowers. As you can see, we have lots of grass and flowers. Sugarcane and lily pads. Sugarcane, lily pads. Okay. Cocoa plants. Alright. This is pretty straightforward here. Mushrooms. Yeah, there's the basic mushrooms. Dead bushes and cactus. Dead bushes. Cactus. Okay. Okay, now we have springs. So springs are basically just like waterfalls. So here's a water spring. So as you can see, it's basically just a waterfall. I like this one a lot. It's really big and it leads into this river. It's a really nice little area. And here is a lava spring. So yeah, that one's pretty cool, just protruding from that cliff right there. Now we have desert wells, and desert wells are extremely rare. You find them in desert biomes, and there's a 1 in 1,000 chance that you will find one. But I have something to show you guys that I found here. So like I said, it's a 1 in 1,000 chance to find one of these. So basically it's just a well. Again, I'm not trying to go in depth with everything here, but I just want to show you guys it is a well. You can get unlimited water. But I found two right next to each other. That's right, these are extremely rare to find, but I found two right here. And the first exposed dungeon was right behind it, so we were just here and you guys didn't even know. Alright, let's go ahead and head back. Okay, next we have the desert temple. So there it is, you will find these in desert biomes. Let's go ahead and check it out. So yeah, it has a basic little layout here, it's pretty cool looking. Obviously, you break the blue wool, and if you fall down and hit that pressure plate, you will die. So we have some nice things inside. There's 3 diamonds there. A lot of gold, it looks like. The 3 diamonds were the best though. Oops! I just hit that pressure plate. Let's see what happens. That was an accident. Look at this damage just from the... wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Over here. So this is a desert temple. Next we have a jungle temple. This one took me a while to find. So yeah, it's just like the desert temple, but it spawns in jungle biomes, and it's made out of cobblestone. let's go ahead and try to get inside here. I'm not sure where the entrance is exactly. I may just break my way in here. Okay, here's the entrance on this side. So here, this looks like the top floor of it. You can go up here, down here. There's some traps set up. And again, I will go more in depth with things like this in future videos. But for now, I'm just trying to show you the generated structures. So here is this desert temple that took me forever to find, but I guess it was all worth it, because that's not the only thing I found. As you can see here, I found 2 desert temples right near each other. So I was pretty excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and like dig down in here and see if there's any treasure like there is in the desert temple. I don't think so. I guess it's just that chest that was at the end, but that was a pretty disappointing chest in the last one. Let's go ahead and check it out again. See what's in this one. Okay, this one has a lot of gold. So these are the desert temples. Let me go ahead and get my way out of here. Next, we have witch huts. Witch huts spawn in swamp biomes, and they always have a witch inside. They can spawn on land in the swamp biomes or in the water. And when they spawn in the water, they will have these legs that go all the way down to the ground, so it looks pretty cool. And they will always have a witch inside, but I'm on peaceful mode right now, so there is not one currently. I have a mushroom and a potted plant. It has a cauldron and a crafting table. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, so that is all of the generated structures for the overworld. So now we're going to go ahead and head into the nether. There's not as many here as there are in the overworld. So first we have a lava sea. So this is obviously a lava sea. You see them all over the nether. Oops, I fell in a hole. Okay, next we have a nether fortress. So obviously this is where you would come to find blaze spawners, so that way you can get blaze rods. So this is a nether fortress. And next we have a glowstone vein. So obviously glowstone veins are veins of glowstone, and you usually find them underneath netherrack like that. You see some more off in that direction. And that is all of the generated structures in the nether. So let's go ahead and head back. For some reason when I come back I end up on top of this tree, but I went ahead and made a way back to the other buttons. Alright, so next we are going to head into the end, and I will show you all of the many generated structures there are there. So let's go. Goodbye, cruel world. So first we have the obsidian platform. This is the obsidian platform. It's what you spawn on when you first enter the end. Next we have the island. This is the island, the entire area of the end. And next we have an obsidian pillar. This is an obsidian pillar, and so is that, and that, and that, and that, and all of these things protruding from the ground are obsidian pillars. And that is all of the generated structures in the end. So guys, that completes my video for generated structures. So like I said, this is a new series, and I will use randomly generated pages of the wiki to make my next video. And if you guys want me to make a video about something that you're curious about, then just let me know. Like if you want to know more about like dirt blocks or something, just tell me and I'll make a video that explains the dirt block wiki page. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.